Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today is Prowler quests, which should be the last Prowler quests in the village. I'm assuming there aren't going to be more unlocked through the hub or anything, but I have to figure out precisely which I'm going to start with. Because this one seems like it could be annoying or fun. Very hit or miss. This one actually is probably the best one to start with. Yeah, I'll start with the double monster. It should go better than the last time I did any hunting. Because I'm like, what, my Palico's level 35 instead of level 18 or something? I think there's only one really useful food for, Weakener's probably not bad. But I think there's only one that helps with throwing stuff, which might not even apply to... It might not even... It's funny that you can get lucky and unlucky. It might not even apply to boomerangs, I'm not certain, but... It's a pretty fun... The eggplant has a lot of fun effects. Kind of neat. I think I just stop looking. Pick one that is decent. And then move on. I guess ice resistance. That's beneficial. It'll be a lot better. I will really look forward to... Yeah, I'll go with this one for the Defender High. I will really look forward to Wilds and the food there. Yeah, it should activate good. It's not the most helpful, I'd rather kill them faster, but... But, actually, the Wilds demo was up. I did basically nothing, I just checked it briefly, thought... Gypseros, and then died once to whatever the chain monster's name is. I won't remember it until I actually play it. And then I was like, okay, good enough. Because I'm not used to using weapons in that game, because I've been playing this game. Very different in a lot of ways. And since I'm still playing through this game, I figured probably better to not put a ton of effort into learning how to use a weapon in that game when I can just wait a few weeks. So, that is that. It's cool. It's a cool monster for sure. Arkveld, that's his name. It's a cool monster. I don't think it's... It didn't feel approachable, considering this is the most recent Monster Hunter game I've played. It just was so different in terms of how to actually... I should be charging, or at least trying to charge. Not here though, because it could have charged at me. This is where I don't like Prowler, because you don't have as, like, I don't know, the weapon is just bleh. And currently this Prowler has terrible healing. Yep, of course, angles. Could have aimed down. If only my cats would heal me. But they have to charge up their points to be able to spend them, I guess, but... Not a great throw, but... Of course, they also don't seem like they're likely to save up for the actual better healing that they have. Which is sort of doubly bad. At least they won't consistently. Like, their use of the items, whatever they're called, is unstable. I hate this. I hate Prowler. It's just so clunky feeling. I was excited to try it when I first started playing, but it just doesn't feel good. And maybe melee feels better, but I'm pretty sure it does not. Because it has the same issue of getting sort of very locked into place. With a lot of, I don't know, very slow animations that just feel clunky. Which is much more noticeable, like when you get knocked over and you have to stand up and it takes a long time compared to a normal hunter. Of course, you can spin 180. There's play to it. Not like awful. This doesn't help that healing is not great. Soothing roll helps a bit, but it's not just that I don't really love Prowler. It's also losing patience with some of the parts of this game, combined with just generally otherwise feeling kind of burnt out on this game because it's just kind of because of the things that I've lost patience for. Like, slopes in this game are immensely frustrating. Ledges are kind of the same. And it all just adds up to frustration at this, having played it for as long as I have. It's just kind of... There haven't been enough... It's my own fault trying to actually do all the quests they put in. They shouldn't put all the bad quests in, but... If I hadn't been doing all the bad quests that are just repeats, it wouldn't be the same issue. But there's like... It's been a long time since there's been any interesting new monsters. Even the deviants weren't... Most of them weren't even that interesting. And Rajang was more annoying than interesting. It's just kind of sad. I think Nakarkos... Well, if Nakarkos is a similar to hunt to the one in low rank, which I don't think it is, then it's not really something to really look forward to. But if it is a proper, you know, new high rank hunt, that could be a fun one. that I could be doing around now in terms of game progression. Did it break the trampoline, or did the trampoline disappear coincidentally at the same time? I'm curious. I can't really test that, 'cause I have no control over the placement of the trampoline, but if I did, I would absolutely want to know. Yeah, this is what? About 2.5 weeks. Oh, I didn't think that was where it switched zones. About 2.5 weeks until Wilds will release. Great fun. And having an actual progression in that to the point of Arkfeld instead of the second hunt in 3 months being Arkfeld will feel a lot better. Even if the difficulty of the hunt is the exact same, effectively. It will feel way better having actually done a bunch of hunts to lead up to it. Which is kind of why I'm not focused on beating it in the beta. I'm surprised that they put Arkfeld in the beta. I don't know. I would have assumed they would have held back on that one. Because it's one of the big, I don't know, story. I guess, you know, Magnamalo was in the demo and stuff. Oh, this one hunt. Is that it running into ledges causes that? Or is that just sometimes it does that? Because it seems to only be doing it near here, which means that it might only be when it runs into ledges. Which would be pretty interesting. I have to assume that the last follow-up is worth doing. Oh, great fun. Oh, that's bad aim. That's... I don't know why it flinched upwards at the last second there. It's flicking the screen up a little there. That's weird. Yeah, what? I start shooting and the camera goes up. Like I'm aiming here. I let go and start shooting and it previously would just go up. That time it didn't. It must have something to do with the slopes because they were very bad at slopes in this game. Yeah. That's annoying. Just don't move the camera at that point. Why would it? Obviously it's something to do with the slope, but like, why? What did they do with the slopes that led to that? Like auto camera adjust, but it doesn't account for the slope properly? I really don't like the aiming in this game. Because I wish it didn't... It's a consistent aim. It locks on sort of to the monster, I guess. But... I wish it just aimed at the center where the camera is looking when you press and hold the right bumper, instead of aiming horizontal. It could be a balance thing. It could be just a mediocre-ish implementation of an aiming system. Ooh. Yeah, this is kind of an example of why I've kind of lost interest in really playing this game. These small, specific issues, like, oh, you're aiming up a hill. Once you start shooting, the camera jerks upwards for no reason. Stuff like that has kind of ruined the sort of... Because this is, you know, what I'm doing is basically just a grind. It's just grinding for all the meaningless quests. But, like, it wouldn't be as bad. It would probably still be awful. But it wouldn't be as bad if it weren't for all the weird, clunky camera things, weird, clunky animation things with sheathing weapons on roars and stuff like that. Like, if those were all perfect, it would not be as difficult. Let me scoop. Yeah, I was hoping that wouldn't do that, but it did, obviously. And I'm stuck. And I'm stuck. That's interesting. My Palico didn't announce that they cast an herb horn. Kind of surprised. Like, unless it did and I just didn't read it somehow. It's surprising that they wouldn't announce their huge contribution of, like, the tiniest little heal. That if they used it on every time they could, it would be super strong, which is obviously why they don't, but Herbhorn's contribution would be huge if they used it. What was that? What was that? Was it because I was near a pillar? Just some random... Oh, you're standing too close to a pillar, so we're gonna shoot your boomerang super far to the left? Because the pillar is on your right? Like, what was that? At least it's a fresh annoyance with the game instead of a repeat. It's at least relatively unique, in my experience. Great timing for the piercing boomerang to wear off. Close. Oop. Comment. Greedy. It's been an interesting time playing the game, but... And I mean, I'm gonna miss out on probably one of the more interesting monsters at this rate, but... Not getting to reach... Atal Ka? mean, I could commit to significantly more time, but then I would be even more burnt out on this game. Goodness, like 15 minutes to kill, about? It's not very quick. I guess I heal and wait till it leaves to another area because it would be annoying. That's all full HP. What is feline combat? Can't remember. I probably read what it does, but... Oh, that's cool. I think it does mounting, maybe? Yep. Figured. Just so many weird... Just so much weird about this game. Like the advanced quest being low rank but harder than the hardest high rank village quests, pretty much. It's just... They could have been advanced quests in 10-star village, and then it would have been appropriate. But it's just silly. It's probably like old school jank or whatever, but... Of course, just so they hop that way. Another soothing roll. Great, don't flash my... Okay, of course it absolutely blasts my screen and does nothing helpful for me. Okay, I keep forgetting to remove that skill. And I'll probably keep forgetting for the next 2.5 weeks. Of course they did both at the exact same time. What a helpful pair of palicos they are. I wonder how palicos are going to be in Wilds. Like, exact same time, exact same place. Like, what a useful pair. But I kind of wonder how palicos are going to play. I didn't pay much attention to how it was set up in the beta when I first checked it. I hate that. I hate this anger thing. It's just such an annoying loss of control. Maybe it's beneficial, maybe you do more damage, but... Kill him out of bounds, please. Alright. Of course, it just runs back and forth the other area. I've kind of lost patience. How does that claw attack freeze me? It wasn't like a breath attack. That's not the direction I'm inputting. That's fine. Look. It just hits me. just taking the hits because it should die soon, right? Right? It's been limping for 2 zone transitions. So it should be almost dead, right? I don't know, I find snowball into dash spam kind of lame, because it means it's not an opening to shoot boomerangs at it and it can leave again. There, it took 8 years. It's probably like 20 minutes to kill a Lagombi. It's not great. I guess it's only 1 quest today, probably. The Geodrome could be quicker, but I feel like there's a good chance it will still take 20 minutes. Try my best to not let it take that long, but I'm a very pessimistic individual. This was the wrong choice of path. I should have taken the other one. The one just beside. I'm unsure here. I think it should be the bottom one. No, up here. Oh no, that's climbing. I'm not climbing. Climbing is slow. Yep, correct decision. Okay, it's gonna be kind of annoying, because there's all the Zamites. I wonder if there's gonna be any fun small monsters in Wilds. Like any like Zamites that, you know, bite onto you and bleed you and stuff. Maybe spiders that do that type of thing. Sort of in the Lala Barina area that feels very blood related. But it might be totally unrelated to blood, just as very red. Very tall looking Geodrome, given that it can just step over me while trying to attack. See, that... and the extra, like, backflop by the Prowler. It might not even be a slower getup than for hunters, but because of stuff like that, it feels so much slower to me. Which makes it a lot less appealing. I wonder if that song's gonna be in... Actually, no, I wonder what generic trash mobs they're gonna have. Like whether they're gonna have the like Roggy, Great Roggy, those guys, or if they're gonna go with the drones, or if they're gonna have a new grouping, or if they're just gonna have none of them. 3 options, because obviously those 3 options do cover every possible option. Like either they do something or they don't. Get out of here, Barryoth. This is better music. It's not my favorite music because I hate the monster, but this is better. It's a bit out of place when I'm mostly here for a Geodrome. Thank you, Palico. You did your job for once. They did a great job this time. And if I could count on them to do that, I would never need to bring dung bombs ever again. But I can't count on them to do that. Nope. Don't hit me. Oh, that was bad. That was actually bad aim and not the camera behaving weirdly. Maybe I could blame the camera. You obviously there's a certain getting used to it with a weapon or a way of fighting. I still think it's very flow feeling. Yeah, I do have to be honest that over the course of this hunt, with how long it took to kill the Lagombi, some of the clunk feels less noticeable with like having to stand stationary to charge attacks. It's still awkward, but that awkwardness is the expense, what you pay to have the ranged attacks, basically. What does ice even do to a pad, though? I think it affects that. Like, I slide at the end more? But I'm not sure. Oh, that's not the direction I wanted to shoot. Oh. Let's see if I... Yeah, I think it is a little bit slower when I have the ice debuff. Ice Blade? Don't know the name, honestly. Frostplate, maybe? Yeah. I know, you know, Yen Kuchku will be in Wilds. That's been revealed. I kind of... And that's an early game-ish monster. I think it's Cuckoo and not... There's that other one, the egg-carrying one that... I often mix the names of the two up. But Cuckoo and Garuga are the ones that are similar, and Cuckoo's the one that's in that, I believe. And in this, but... Kuliaku is the egg and rock carrier from World. That was quick. I can maybe do... I mean, I have to do the Ludroth. I think the Durambros hump could take 50 minutes based on some of the other Heartbreak quests. And I need to do the Ludroth anyway, so... Well, that one okay. I still don't love it, but... Well, killing the Ludroth is gonna be kind of annoying. Because always the weak, small monsters that take a little longer than they should. Is that a Barioth roar or is it something different? What is Barioth roar? I mean, I figured it would be the Barioth, but like, it had a weirdly high impact. Why these garbage charms? Why not give me, like, at least a tier 2 charm? This is the end of the village. I shouldn't be getting useless charms, which I can sacrifice to get good charms, but I still don't think I should be getting completely worthless charms. I should be checking Kokota real quick on the topic of charms. I can't remember when I last checked. Probably more recently than... Yep, figures. That's about where I would expect. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Nope. Some of those were maybe okay. Here's where I need to pay attention. And just pick the absolutely worthless ones. Like, this might be useful. I don't need 2 gathering talismans. Plus 8 mounting might be... Plus 4 experts unlikely, but it's maybe. I definitely don't need that. And I'll definitely never use that. Makes it easy. One more hunt. Bunch of basic Ludroths. Not even royal. They're not even royalty. Cliffhanger. I want to locate... Oh, no. Bombardier does not help. It's like Thrower or something is the name. I thought. This whole system has been improved a great deal. Whatever, let's pick this one. It gives attack and defense. The whole food system has improved a lot. Yeah, let's go with the Zenny, sure. Ludroth Lunacy. Why are there so many? Weird. Overthinker. They're a weird person. Are they a person? Or are they secretly a Ludroth? Pretending to be a person? Of course I found the very... Wait, that's the monster, not a Ludroth. It looks like it's probably a Plesioth, based on where it's located. At the top side of that in the water. I thought this place was overrun with Ludroths. Doesn't feel like it's been overrun. Wow. The Ludroth have overrun the island. There are 2 of them. What a huge number of Ludroth. One of the things that is kind of annoying is like these quests are, oh, there's so many of these, we have to deal with them, but you sometimes, most of the time, you'll have to wait for them to spawn, which is an abstraction for the purpose of a video game. Like if they would just have them all spawned at once, it would fit better, and it would play better, I think. Yeah, there's like so few. This is 2. This is 4 total. I guess they are an overthinker. Like, it did say that the person requesting this was an overthinker, so maybe they're overthinking that by assuming that 4 Ludroths is too many. There's probably more, but like, anything's worth harvesting is a waste of time. Is it a Plessia? Is it? It is. Correctamundo. It's not one of the Electro guys. Come on, group up. Group up for your photos. Group together. Have a good time. Really, this is one of the things. Monsters attacking nothing. It's always annoying. Oh, that didn't hit me when it hit me. It should have hit me later than it did. Oop, that's slow. Just let me blast these guys. Instead, one more. I'm out of here. Only 4 left. If I know how to count. Which I should, but I'm gonna go up and around because I assume the first set has not respawned yet. Nothing there, went in the wrong direction because I don't explore well. This is good. There's 2 here at least. They both die. Nice. It's going quicker than I was expecting. But never as fast as I would hope. Two more? Nope. Yeah, it's clearly not overrunning with Ludroths. I wish the quests... it'd be so much more fun if the quests actually reflected the quest descriptions properly. Like, oh, it's overrunning with Ludroths. Have like 30 Ludroths or something instead of a normal amount of Ludroths. Of course, that would make it too easy, but don't think I know how to count. Oh yeah, I don't know how to count. I was at 7, not 6, because I hit 5 after killing one of the 3 in that last area, not after killing 2 of the 3. Yeah, I just don't know how to count. Quite impressive, really. Can't count to 6, can't count to Well, can't count to 5, can't count to 6. I guess if I can't count to 5, then obviously I can't count to 6. Kind of implied. Stop. Into the river. That was quick, at least. Still not enough time to break the back of a Durambros, though. Because that will take a while. Because I bet it has... I could be wrong, but every other Heartbreak quest has had super inflated HP. And that inflates the Heartbreak HP, and it's not great. Which, not great is that it takes a really long time. But that'll be it, probably. I'm assuming it won't unlock more. Based on these previous quests. Like, it's unlikely to unlock more, I think. But I should be able to finish up that next time. And then depending on how long it takes, I'll either spend all the time going through the harvest tours while, I don't know, trying to yammer on about something. Or going to the hub. Or doing this quest. None of the real quests, just the fungus quest. Yeah, that's in a good state. It'll give me 2.5, 3 weeks to go focused on key quests in the hub. See if I can rush to the end of high rank hub to at least get Nakarkos spot. Which should be doable, I hope. But I'll stop here for today. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.